Welcome to The Forest Life with Michael Braddock. On today's episode, we're going to be interviewing Dave and Betsy Head, owners of Family Dog Naturals, as well as residents within the community of Park Landing at Brunswick Forest. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. It's more than just a house, it's a lifestyle. Welcome to Brunswick Forest. I'm your guide, Michael Braddock, and I'm here to give you an exclusive look into what it means to be a part of our community. This isn't just real estate, this is The Forest Life. Dave and Betsy, thanks so much for being on today's show. Share with the viewers a little bit about Family Dog Naturals and how this business came to be.
Well, this is the line of work that I've been in for the last 15, 16 years, and it's just something that we've always wanted to do, and back in 2012, our dream came true, and we started our own business.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Dave, a little bit about you and how Family Dog came to be.
Well, actually, this is my wife's profession. When we moved here, we were both professionals, had been in the restaurant business, the two of us, but we didn't want to start a restaurant. We just knew we took a little time off, we relaxed, we enjoyed North Carolina, and then it came time when the bills started rolling in, we had to do something, and we decided we saw a need for what Betsy had done all these years in this area. And like she said, we're very, very passionate about animals, we're passionate about nutrition, and we felt with the growth of this area, we had a good opportunity here. So we rolled the dice, and with some help from some family members, we started the Family Dog Naturals.
Oh, super. Now, is this the location that you originally started at in 2013?
We didn't actually. We were down the road in another community. The developers here, from the retail aspect of it, was amazing. I mean, they just made it was a no-brainer for us.
So easy and welcoming and pleasant.
Oh, they
it was
jumped, it almost like they bent over backwards to help get us
really
involved
wonderful.
in this community. And it worked out perfectly.
Now, were a lot of your customers already residents here within Brunswick Forest?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were established where we were,
Okay.
and thankfully, most of them followed us. And
Okay.
now, being here at Brunswick Forest for the last 6 months, we've seen on a regular basis, on a daily basis, at least 3 new customers a day.
That's fantastic.
Which is, nothing more that we could ask for. It's really incredible.
Now, you had mentioned wanting to live closer to the store, so where do you live now?
Well, it was funny. We put our house on the market when we were thinking we were going to stay in the other retail shopping center, and then this whole thing came about, so it was an abrupt move.
Okay.
And once we found out we were going to be having the store here, we hooked up with you, Michael.
We decided.
From a resident point of view, you bent over backwards to try to help us. So everything just worked out wonderfully, and we actually were able to buy a house right down the road about 1.5 miles away.
I remember that. There were a lot of balls in the air at that time. It was the closing of the business to relocate over here, closing of the home, and then starting this business, getting moved into the home. So, that's
7 months ago, my hair color was the same. And it's funny because where we lived before, we would come to this community, and we ride our bikes or take walks because it's just so beautiful. We always said,
we love
wow, wouldn't it be great if we actually lived here?
Yeah.
What is it like to live, work, and play in Brunswick Forest?
We love every aspect about it. I know it sounds a little corny, but it really, for us personally, all the stars were aligned.
Yeah.
The retail space, we absolutely adore the house, and just welcomed from a business and a personal level, it's just been outstanding. We're waiting to wake up from a really great dream.
Yeah.
It's been really cool.
Yeah. We meet so many. Sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
We meet so many people on a regular basis, and then you go to the grocery store. You're like, "Hey, Bob, hey, Sue," and you see so many people, and they see you, and it's fun. It's really neat.
And we're like aunts and uncles to all their dogs and cats. So it's
Okay.
really cool.
Okay.
It's like, how's Landon doing? But then how's Dylan doing?
Right.
It's just like sometimes we remember people's dogs' names more than we remember their names, and it's kind of a good segue into how's
And
Danny?
for the viewers out there, Landon's my wife and Dylan's my dog.
That's right.
But what have been some of the activities or clubs or social groups that you found time to get involved in?
Well, we're mostly in the living and working part of that trifecta.
Not so much of the play.
Sure. But the greatest part about Brunswick Forest is that there's just so many activities that, when we do get a little bit of time, there's always something there. So there's always some sort of a get-together. There's always some sort of a mingle.
A neighborhood party or
progressive dinners or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
Betsy loves to walk. I like playing tennis and golf. So there's just something for...
I take yoga. Yeah, it's wonderful. It's really great. We love it.
As far as the proximity to things like Wilmington and the historic district and Wrightsville Beach.
Easy breezy.
Easy breezy?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's no time at all. People think it's a long time, but you get in your car and it's literally hardly any
10
time
minutes
at all.
maybe?
If that on a good day. It's easy.
4.5 miles downtown.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you want to go downtown, you want to go walk the historic district, you go out for lunch. It's literally right over the bridge, no time at all.
And for us, coming from the tri-state area,
Oh.
you know, when we first moved here, you know, some folks were like, well, it's, you know, there's a lot of traffic going in. You know,
Right,
and we're like,
yeah.
where? And we're still trying to find
Trying to
it.
find the
We're
traffic,
really
yeah.
trying to.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Family Dog Naturals. So share with the viewers a little bit of what you do,
Sure.
and then some of the different services that you offer for residents and their dogs and their pets.
Sure. Well, we meet so many great people on a regular basis, and a lot of times people come in if their dog have ailments, if they're healthy, and we just help to educate them on mainly the food that they're feeding. That's the main goal is nutrition, and just to help educate them on what they're feeding and what's in the foods, the key ingredients. I mean, the same goes for us. We've been doing a lot more for us, so the same goes for the dogs.
Sure.
And depending on what they're feeding, it makes a world of difference when they go to a more commercial brand to a more healthier brand, whether it even be raw or home cooking, because we do that for our dogs.
Okay.
And our Sophie's just turned 14, and it's unbelievable. I mean, she literally takes me for a walk.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, it's more of an information. I
Yeah,
would say.
it really is. I mean, we have all the bells and whistles and all that
Okay.
good stuff, but that's the main focus of what we do.
You know,
Okay.
ultimately, it's the parents of the animals that make the decisions. So,
Okay.
you know, our two dogs are our kids. You
Yeah.
know, that we don't have kids together, but they're our four-legged kids.
Sure,
So
absolutely.
we treat them as such. So we really focus on nutrition, and we give people the information. We're not pushy in any way, shape, or form. We have a lot of free treats and free foods and
Samples, yeah.
samples just so you can try it out. But
Yeah.
you know what? Betsy's the brains of this operation. I'm a simple-minded restaurant guy, but I just, you know, we kind of look at it as that dogs are people too, and
Yes.
cats are people.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, so and if you work on that philosophy, then that's
But, you know, the old adage, you are what you eat.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
it goes the same way with your pets. and
we
your
try
animals,
to help from,
Yeah.
you know, to offer a different perspective
Yeah.
is what we try
We
to
like
do.
to give people the information, and then they'll do what they will with it. But in my opinion, the proof is in the pudding, just because, I mean, just from our dogs alone, 14-year-old Beagle and a 10-year-old Mutt, and it's just like, they look like they're 2 years old, and they act
Really?
like they're 2 years old.
Nice
Kinda like
and full of energy.
Yeah. Exactly. A Beagle that I've never had to clean her ears, that's pretty remarkable. on
That's
my
very
part. Yeah.
remarkable, absolutely.
Everything does the work for me. I don't have to do it, which is nice.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, some of the best sellers or some of the things that are probably most unique that you can only find here in your store.
Sure. Well, like I was talking about home cooking, we do something called Dr. Harvey's, which is a premix, and dogs love it because it's more of real living food. It's organic fruits, organic veggies, and herbs. And the nice thing about that is you add your own protein to it. So you can do anything from boiled chicken, or depending, you have a world of opportunity of what you can use.
And if you want to stick with a dry, because we all know that
Yeah.
it is a convenience factor.
Sure,
Some people
for
thought,
sure.
you know, we cook for each other and
Yeah.
you know, cooking for the dogs. It's just it's cooking for the family. But we offer foods that you probably wouldn't see anywhere else. You won't see it, you know, advertised on television because
Okay.
they put that money into the quality of the food. So
Okay.
some of these
True.
major, you know, these brands that you might see every other commercial on the television, they'll be expensive simply for the fact that they're spending $40 or $50 million a year in advertising. When some of the brands that we carry, they'll put that money back into the quality of the food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just it's
Yeah,
it's
we
like
carry great brands, everything from Origin and Acana, from,
you know, so
so
it's-
that you
Okay.
don't see in big box stores.
Sure. Yeah.
But small local businesses, that's the type of foods that we carry.
all being said, it is what we do is for the animals.
Yeah.
I mean, we enjoy it being able to work together and working with my best friend and working for ourselves, which we have never done before.
Yeah.
We've never been small business owners and just the outpouring of support from the community. But we're here for the dogs and the cats.
Yeah.
So if you have, and you, if you have questions and about nutrition or anything else, it's what we do, and
Yeah.
we love to do it. If we don't, we'll get here early, we'll stay late, whatever you need, and
Yeah, come by and visit us. We're
Absolutely.
always around. It's Dave and myself. We have another employee, Valerie, another employee,
Elaine.
Elaine. So we're always around. For
we're
sure.
here to help out. And if we don't have it, we'll get it.
Yeah.
Real quick before we close, what's the story with all these dog photos
Well,
around
when
the store here?
We first opened up almost 4 years ago at the other location. We had a visitor come in, and our first dog was Ike.
Our first guy, Ike, he's a golden retriever, and it was really, really quite adorable. He hopped up on his two front paws up on the counter, and I said, "Ike, don't move!" And I grabbed my camera and I took a picture with my phone, And we printed it out. Dave goes to Lowe's and he gets all the wood and he cuts the molding, and we printed it out, and it said, we wrote Ike on there, and we put it on the wall. Like, one thing led to another. It was a whole snowball effect. And 4 years later almost, we have doggy wallpaper, which we love.
Wow,
and it's just so
great.
cute and sweet, and
It's just something to
we
give
love
back.
it.
It's
puts a smile on your face.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, we have over 1,300 dogs on the walls, and we have
Wow.
about 100. I have to build 100 more frames. But at the time we had some leftover scrap wood, and it just kind of.
Got one thing led
It's
to
fun,
the other.
yeah.
And it's neat because
And
people
people love
come
it.
in, and it's just they go around, they look at the dogs, and they find theirs, or
Yeah.
sometimes a dog may pass, not to be on a down note, but we'll climb up there and take the picture off the wall and give it to the kids,
That's
or
great.
the family.
Yeah.
And
That's great.
It's
Special.
just
It's really special.
It's customer appreciation, and they're our
Absolutely.
customers.
If it
Yeah.
wasn't if it wasn't for our customers, we wouldn't be here today. So we cannot thank them enough. And
Yeah.
supporting small business means the world to us. I mean, we do the same. So, and every person makes the difference.
Well, we appreciate you being on the show today. That's a lot of very valuable information. To learn more about Dave and Betsy and Family Dog Naturals, click the links that are provided in the video. We hope to see you in the next episode.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of The Forest Life with Michael Braddock. Please click the link below to subscribe so you can be up to date with all of the happenings within our beautiful community. Also, if you're looking to learn more about real estate, you can visit us at our website. See you next time.